with stories that matter to you. This is Fox 6 Wake Up News.
Now at 7, it's been a season to remember for the Brewers. The Brew Crew finished with the best record in baseball and set a new team record for wins in a season. But now it's time for the playoffs, and they're facing a team they know all too well.
First pitch swinging from the end of center. Pete Crow Armstrong on a 3-hit day. Makes the catch. The Chicago Cubs are going to hit up 94.
The Chicago Cubs are coming up I-94 to take on the Brewers in the National League Division Series for the first time ever.
Stay engaged, enjoy it. Love your team the way you should this year. You know, like these guys have stepped up in a huge way.
I think the atmosphere is going to be crazy. I mean, you got to think about it, it's only an hour difference of a drive for both fan bases. So, you know, it's going to be exciting, it's going to be rowdy, and it's going to be really good baseball.
The road to the World Series starts this afternoon at American Family Field. All right, good morning, Milwaukee. We are taking a live look outside at American Family Field. I can only imagine in just a few hours the traffic.
Oh, gosh, Bria, I know.
I know. Well, today marks the start of October baseball right here in Milwaukee, and we have a ton of people, like I just said, heading to American Family Field. Lisa, how is the weather? Is this a roof off kind of day?
You know, this could be a roof off kind of day. However, it is going to be toasty, Bria. We're talking the short sleeves, the t-shirts, all the things we typically wear in baseball season, you will need today, especially the hat. Oh, it's going to be great. Better than, you know, wearing all the layers. I think a lot of people also may be out there tailgating early on, so we're going to get you that forecast throughout the day today. It's a spectacular shot out there, maybe a little gold for our win we could see later on today. We're going to talk more about that, though, because really what we're containing in the sky is hardly any clouds at all. We'll have a lot of sunshine as we head through your weekend ahead. Temperatures right now, we're still hanging on to 59 in West Bend as well as Burlington. Other areas in the low to mid 60s, even upper 60s currently in Racine. So it is a mild start for another October morning. Plenty of sun's going to cover us up today, and notice by 2 o'clock, the 80s will be in store. We are expected to get into the mid and upper 80s today. Yesterday, we even broke a record high temperature for Milwaukee. Could we see more of that record heat today? We'll break it down coming up.
But when we beat the Cubs, we beat Council. You know, then we got bragging rights for at least a year.
And today, Brewers fans have been waiting for since the regular season ended. Game 1 of the NLDS at American Family Field. The Brew Crew is going up against the Cubs in a playoff series for the first time ever. Now, they are very familiar with the team from the South after playing each other 13 times in the regular season. It's also a chance for them to face Craig Counsell, the former Brewers manager and current Cubs manager. Freddie Peralta will get the start in the game for Game 1 for the Brewers, while Matthew Boyd gets the start for the Cubs. Bragging rights are what's on the line for one of baseball's greatest rivalries. You know, you might call it the battle of the cheese curd versus the Chicago dog. To say Brewers fans are excited for today's game against the Cubs, it just might be an understatement. Kelly's Bleachers on Blue Mound is expected to be packed for the game this afternoon. I was there yesterday as the phone just kept ringing off the hook. People were calling to ask about the specials and shuttle times to American Family Field. They're expecting about 800 people. Now, Brewers fans, they say they're hyped for this I-94 battle because the rivalry brings out both the best and the worst in both teams.
I think the best. I think definitely the best.
In what ways?
I think they just concentrate more against each other. They're obviously Central Division rivals, and especially with Council going there, and so it's fun to watch.
The competition is so fierce. It's like they're playing like they're playing in the World Series, even though this is a division, and it's exciting.
My girl Rose there, she's a good time. So if you're headed down to the ballpark or even just thinking about it, here's what you need to know. Now, first pitch is at 1:08 sharp. The parking lots will open to tailgaters at 9:38, so just over 2 hours this morning. That's about 3.5 hours early, and the team expects a lot of traffic with the Cubs in town. Fans can pass through the gates as soon as 10:38. Now, there will be a ton of fanfare before the first pitch, including a chalk lineup and pregame party. Now, here's what's been released of the NLDS schedule so far. Game 1, of course, is today at American Family Field. Game 2 will stay at home on Monday. First pitch is set for 8:08. Game 3 will be Wednesday at 4:08 at Wrigley Field. If necessary, Game 4 will be Thursday at 8:08. And if needed, Game 5 will be back here at home at American Family Field next Saturday at 3:38. When the series heads south to Chicago next week, the Brewers have a few official watch parties you can check out. For Game 3, it's at Davison Park on the Harley campus. It'll be outdoors with a giant TV screen, of course, local food trucks and vendors, and tailgate games. We asked you for your best Brewers fan photos, and you hit a grand slam. Now let's check out some of these pictures. Leading off is Amina from Milwaukee. They're enjoying the iconic baseball glove picture stand along the right field line. Beth from Milwaukee must be in the front row. She's actually in the Euchre seats with Bob's statue. She says they've had many great experiences this season. Nino from Oak Creek is behind the wheel of an old school Brewers bullpen car. He says it's off to the World Series next. We can only hope so. Now here's Anicia from Milwaukee. She's at the game with little Amir there. She captured this photo of Amir doing his favorite part of the game, eating a good old hot dog. And finally, this web gem from Richard over in Franksville. They got decked out to say, "Go Brewers." And let's keep it going. We want to see your love for the Brew Crew. Just scan that QR code on your screen and upload a picture of you and your crew supporting the Brewers. Now, maybe it's from a tailgate party outside American Family Field or inside by the Bob Euchre statue. Now, we want to see them all. Then look for them soon in our Fox 6 newscast.